So today we are doing clearing out of the knitwear, and lots of you requested befores and afters of the situations. This is the knitwear thing we're about to tackle. These are like sweaters and comfy trousers, so we're going to skip out these two shelves. Then this was once black jumpers and cashmere jumpers, and then this was miscellaneous, if you like. However, I think you can probably tell the system has failed me, as often organisational systems do. So while I drag everything out from here, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for all the positive feedback on this series, and the feedback of how you want me to continue going forward with it. I'm really excited about it, and I just want to get through the whole wardrobe basically. This is the jacket section that we worked on last time, which is obviously looking a lot more organised, and I cannot wait for my entire wardrobe to be a heaven of organisation for me to then mess up again. Right, let's start with these two shelves. This seems like a sufficient place to begin. Shut that for now, shut it away, make it disappear. Okay, this feels like a good setup, and just turn off the bathroom light. So the jumper that I currently have on is has just been sent to me from Under the Stories. So this is new, this will be being kept. This is the first time I've worn it. It is orange and very nice. I'm going to wear it out today with a trench coat, but I thought I would just quickly show you it. And this is going in the keep pile. We shall make room for the piles here. Now, the jeans I've got on are also from Under the Stories. I'll just have them on throughout this as I whip things on and off. So let us get going. You're about to see the bra that I've got on. It's just one of the Calvin Klein soft t-shirty ones. So this is keep pile. Keep pile in the coloured section. Next up, this is a black knit. Oh, I like this one. This is from Maje. This was sent to me for a project that I did with them in, I think it will be November now. And it's a black V-neck jumper that's sort of like a nice length too, and nice long sleeves, just ribbed with a different stitched knit through the neckline. Really simple but really easy to wear, and I like the fit of it, and it's really nice quality. So this shall definitely be a keep. This isn't actually a knit as such, it's more of a fleece. This is from Everlane, and I bought this, it's got a lot of fluff on it. I bought this myself. I ordered it when I ordered the cashmere jumper that I bought from them for testing basics, and it's just a black fleece basically. Actually, I haven't worn it as much as I thought I was going to, and it's because it's quite bunchy under the armpits, so it's sort of hard to wear with a jacket over the top. So maybe this will be more one for spring, just on its own without having to layer it with a jacket or anything. But yeah, I'm going to keep this because I do really like it, and I only bought it quite recently too. So that's Everlane. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get so hot, and I'm not even going to try and sort my hair out throughout this video, because really what's the point if I'm just putting on and off a lot of jumpers. I'm trying to do things in a good order. This is the Rea Cashmere Jumper that I got for testing basics. This was the most expensive one, and actually has gone on to be the one that I would have worn the most, because it's the thickest, so it was the warmest, but also the length of it has been something that I've really enjoyed styling wise. Like even with these jeans, it just looks so good and so different to having stuff tucked in. So I've just really enjoyed that styling option, and hence have worn this a hell of a lot. Washed it so many times, and it's washed absolutely amazingly as well. So I really recommend this knit, in fact, and feel like I'm more on board with the price tag it has than I was when I filmed testing basics, because of how much I've gone on to wear it. So this is a definite keep. Next up I have, what's this? Oh, this is a turtleneck which I've had for ages, for years and years and years. I had this when I was in Manchester, and I can't remember if I bought it for testing basics or not. I think I might have done, because I don't know why else I would have ever bought a T by Alexander Wang black turtleneck. That is very sheer, as you can see. I think I have a few turtlenecks of this style, so maybe I'll only keep one of them, because it's a really good layering piece. And what I've always liked about this one is that the turtleneck's not really high, so you don't end up with loads of fabric folded over. It's just the one bit. And yeah, I haven't worn this in ages, so I feel like I haven't been layering with stuff like this in the same way, but actually as it's getting colder and colder, and it's meant to get even colder, this is the kind of thing that I need to remember I have in my wardrobe. So I'll keep this one, but I think if we come across another one that's similar, which I think we're going to, I'll keep this one in favour of that, of whatever else we find, because I do really like how high the neckline is. This is the one that I mean that's very similar. This is one from COS. I think I also have this in grey, and it's super similar, and I will knock, oh, it's got a hole in the bottom of the sleeve there, like some sort of early 2000s bench hoodie. Yeah, it's like almost identical, but with a lot more fabric through the turtleneck, but because it's got a hole in it, this one I'll say goodbye to, and I'll keep the one that does not have a hole in it, because styling wise they're doing exactly the same thing for me. So let's create a see you later pile down there. This jumper I have here is from Gestuz. This was gifted to me. I went to Copenhagen in August, and we just got to go into the shop and pick some stuff out, which was incredibly kind. And I picked out this in black, and you're also going to see that I have it in lilac as well. And it's just a really great fitting jumper. Again, it's kind of almost back winged, so it's a bit difficult with jackets and coats that being bunched up. And it's a bit of a scratchier material than like some of the other ones, but I really like this sort of cabling detail on it. So this is definitely a keeper. I'm trying to stick with black jumpers for now. So, oh, this is my Uniqlo black cashmere that was in Testing Basics as well. Still really recommend this one, and the Marks & Spencer's one, which actually might be in the wash, so we might not come up across the Marks & Spencer's one. But the black Uniqlo one, and I also have this in grey, definitely keeping both of them. I've worn these so much, and they just wash so well. I still highly recommend them. Is this the grey one? Yeah, this is the grey one that I have as well, so I won't try this one on too because it's identical but in grey, and I get these in the size small. But yeah, I can't recommend these anymore. These or the M&S ones. The M&S is slightly softer, but going forward they've both washed almost identically, so really whichever shop you find closest. I know that Uniqlo don't have shops all over the UK, so if you're based in like Manchester or Leeds, just go for M&S instead. But yeah, this has just been such a good piece, and I wear like a crew neck cashmere jumper most days at the moment. It's all I seem to be reaching for. Quickly moving on to a sleeveless knit, which is very different from everything else. This is just from Reformation, and I bought this when I was in LA it will have been at some point last summer, and it's just got really deep armholes, is that what you would say? I wear this so much in the summer and just really like the fit of it, and maybe it shouldn't be in the knitwear section because it's such a summery piece, but definitely keeping this. So yeah, that was Reformation. And try not to make this last forever. This was sent to me also from a brand where I have another jumper from them called Cashmere in Love, and as the brand suggests, the name suggests, it's a cashmere brand, and they do lots of really beautiful pieces. This is like a cropped, oh my gosh, this is incredibly soft cashmere, a cropped black turtleneck with cream panels down the sides. I really like this jumper. I've worn this a lot, but I actually don't think I've ever featured it. But it's something that I've been wearing a lot when I go out on an evening, and I think that's why I've never ended up featuring it, because it's dark so early and then don't get a photo. But I've been wearing this a lot in the evenings with like blazers and things, and even if you don't take your jacket off, it's quite nice just having that two-toned bit coming out the bottom of the sleeve. So this is definitely a keeper, and she'll also go into the black jumper pile. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with this section. I then have here, this is from Everlane, and I think I've shrunk this in the wash, I think, so I think this might have to go. It's just a ribbed black, very skinny jumper. Yeah, I think, yeah, I shrunk this in the wash, didn't I? I think it would be nice if it fit. It's got like a really wide rib detail through it, but looks like it's made for a 14-year-old, so that she'll go to a charity shop in case there is some 14-year-olds in the area whom it would fit. Got a sneaky cardigan in this pile, which I'm going to get to later. Another black turtleneck, but a slightly thicker one than the Alexander Wang. This is from Redoute had this for years as well, and it washes so well, and I've had no issues with it. And I've actually never looked to buy another black ribbed turtleneck since I've had this one, because it has just fulfilled all my turtleneck needs basically. So I really recommend this. I can't remember if I bought this or if it was sent to me. It was probably sent to me because they used to send me a lot of clothes, but I have had this for a really long time now. And it's just a really nice fit to it. Obviously a lot thicker than the Alexander Wang one, so you can just wear this on its own really easily. And everybody needs like a decent black turtleneck in their wardrobe for sure, because it's such a good styling piece. So I very strongly recommend this Redoute one. And it will be a really good price as well. And honestly, I must have had this for, I've definitely had it for about 3 years, I would say, and washed it a lot, and it just hasn't changed one bit. So I really recommend it. Another cashmere jumper here. This is from Jigsaw. This was sent to me, and this one I don't like as much as the Uniqlo one. It's slightly more sheer, which you're about to see, and so I never really reach for it in favour of the Uniqlo one. It's a much softer cashmere, but the fit of it just isn't as good on me, and like I said, it's so similar to the Uniqlo one styling wise that I definitely don't need this one as well. So this we shall say goodbye to. Sorry guys, we just run out of memory card, which is always a good sign of how long this video is going to end up being. Right, last few pieces now. Another black one, which I've had also since about last summer, is this one from Weekday. I love this jumper, and I've worn it so much, and it also has a really wide rib through it. This isn't cashmere or anything, and it's a turtleneck but not quite. You're gonna see what I mean in a minute. Oh my god, the state of my hair after doing this. So it is like the neck just sort of goes up as opposed to being really skinny and folding back down. And I can understand if you're thinking there's a lot of similar jumpers here which you are saying you need to keep, but like this I just love the really long sleeves on it that are ever so slightly flared. I've worn this absolutely loads and know I will continue to wear it loads, and it has also washed very well. So I'm keeping this one, the black Redoute one, the black Uniqlo one, this sheer Alexander Wang one. So they're like the 5 really similar ones, aren't they? 4 or 5. Yeah, it's not so bad. I feel like I wear them all a lot. So yeah, no, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with these decisions. Be confident in your decision making, Elizabeth. Okay, oh, this is on the keep pile. Oh, another sheer jumper. This can go also. This is another one from Jigsaw, and I've had this for years, and it's incredibly similar to the exact Alexander Wang one, if not almost identical, except it is slightly less skin tight, which I think for the purpose of how I'll wear the Alexander Wang one is the better way to have it, to be really skinny. But as you can see, it's incredibly similar, very soft as well. So I do really like this piece and would recommend it, but just the Alexander Wang one is better for me fit wise overall. Moving on to some non-black knitwear. This is the other one I have from that Cashmere in Love brand. This was the first style that they sent me, which really made me love the brand, and I wore this quite a lot in the spring. This, obviously not with a black bra, but it's just this cropped cream jumper with holes in it basically. And one of my favourite outfits of the spring was that I wore this and like a high-waisted mango cream skirt and some cream slides, and I felt really good that day, and I look forward to wearing this for similar outfits in the future. I haven't worn it as much in the winter, and the only thing I would say about it, you guys know that normally I wouldn't wear a bra, and I don't wear a bra with this either, but if you do this, it can be nipple flashing, and I learnt that the hard way. But I do really love that jumper, and that brand actually, they're worth having a look at if you are a lover of cashmere. We have here the pure cream cashmere jumper that was in Testing Basics as well. I haven't worn this since Testing Basics, and I think it's mostly just because of the colour of it, even though I just said I really liked the colour of that Cashmere in Love one. I just haven't been reaching for this colour very much, and I like the other ones more basically. So this I think I might say goodbye to, because obviously you can see I have an excessive amount of cashmere jumpers, and we're not done with it yet. I still have here this, I don't even know what this is. This was sent to me the other day. Oh, American Vintage. This I didn't choose. I think they just sent this to me blind, as it were. Did they? Or did I choose this? This is so bad. I can't remember. I like it though. So whichever way around, they've done a good job. Just this big, oh, this is very see-through. Oatmeal-y coloured knit. This, I'll be honest, is the kind of thing I end up wearing around the house a lot, or when I'm running errands, you know, when you like want to be comfy at home but also wearing something that you could nip out in at any given moment. And this is one of those, and it's incredibly warm. I haven't worn it in real life yet. This, as I think I just showed, I'm not really sure about how I've acquired this jumper, but I very, very, very much like it. So this shall be a keeper. And oh my goodness, I've only done the shells. I've still got the top bit to do. I'm trying to go quickly and still keep this informative. I have here this cream turtleneck cashmere jumper, which is from COS, which I bought last winter. So I've had this for about a year now, and I still really like this, and again it's washed really well. Well, here I am. It's oh god, so much static in my hair. It's I like a baggier fit than all of the other turtlenecks that I've been showing you, which generally I like quite tight fitting. And it's kind of really frumpy and old lady-ish, but I really like it and do wear this quite a lot. It looks great tucked into stuff and with a blazer when you've got like a nice lapel on and things. So this is a keeper. We didn't do COS cashmere in that testing basics, but if this jumper is anything to go off, then I would recommend it because it has worn in really well, washed really well, all that good stuff. Okay, we're on to the last three here. This is a J. Crew cashmere jumper. I did a job with them last November, an in-store event, and they gifted me this as part of that. I think I have managed to shrink this in the wash a little bit, or it was a bit too tight to begin with. Oh no, actually, that's all right, but it's an almost identical shade to a bit lighter than the Uniqlo one, but I don't think I need both because styling-wise, it's not doing anything more, and the sleeves on this are like 3/4 length, which I don't like quite as much. So this, I'm going to opt to keep the Uniqlo one in favour of this one. Here we have the Everlane Cashmere Jumper. That was also part of testing basics. I've not worn this as much as the other ones either. I've probably worn this twice since I did that. And I do really like the colour of it though, so I really hold on to this because we haven't had a khaki green jumper, and I do feel like I need to justify myself in just how many of these crew neck jumpers I'm pulling out of my wardrobe and saying that I'm going to keep, but I really do wear them a lot of the time. So this shall be a keeper, and then I have one more crew neck cashmere jumper to show you, and I promise we'll then be into the realm of chunky knits, which might be a touch more interesting. It is this baby blue one from Massimo Dutti, which was sent to me by Zalando. I think I did a sponsored Instagram post with them, and they stock Massimo Dutti, so I ordered it from them. I do like this, and the colour's different. It's really hard because I end up gravitating to the colours that I always wear, but then I end up having so much of so similar things. And this, I do like the colour. I have worn it quite a few times, and it does look nice with denim. Maybe I should keep this one for spring. I think this would look really nice with baggy white jeans as well, actually. Do we think keep for spring? I think keep for spring. I think keep some colour in here, for crying out loud. Oh, okay, right, let's refill. This can go in coloured jumper pile. Let's refill one section of the wardrobe and then get out to the next section. I've just pulled everything out, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to not do cardigans in this section as well, because otherwise it's going to be like an hour-long video. So cardigans will go in a vlog. That's what cardigans will do, because that's not as much of a big category. First up from the top shelf of the wardrobe is this cropped blue And Other Stories one. Going through this section might make me reevaluate the decision to have just kept that Massimo Dutti one, because I have pulled out a more colourful pile than I expected. So yeah, this cropped blue one, I really like this jumper. I like how similar it actually is in wash to these jeans. This is quite a nice combination. So this should be a keeper. Like I say with And Other Stories, the majority of what I show you has been sent to me. I do shop there and spend my own money there. But I also sometimes forget which bits have been sent and which I've bought, because I get such a lot from them, which is amazing. So I always try and remember which is which, but I think that one was sent to me. It's hard to know. This was sent to me and is actually not something I recommend, because I didn't realise how expensive this was. It's from a brand called IRO, and Morphle, I think I mentioned them last time, and I had their leather denim style jacket from them, and Morphle me for not having looked online. They sent me a lookbook to pick from, and I picked out this jumper and then went to get the link for it for a video, and it was like €900. I honestly just nearly dropped dead when I read it. Absolutely do not recommend it for this sort of money. I don't know what kind of fabric it is because it's ever so soft. It is, what are you? Alpaca and polyamide. Is alpaca the really cool one, or is that mohair? It's mohair, isn't it? The rabbit one. Oh god, which is which? Anyway, I don't recommend this no matter what it's made of. It's not even that, it's not that nice really, is it? I kind of want to like it because it's so, like, I do really like the zip detailing, but then also you either have it unzipped like this and it kind of looks a bit like Dad's Gone Fishing, or zipped up like this and you're like banging your chin on the zip every 2 minutes. I think this is going to have to be on the see you later pile. It's also physically large, so it takes up such a lot of room in my wardrobe that I'm sure we all agree I frankly do not have. So, see you later to that one. Here we have an And Stories one again. It's like a cropped oatmeal-y shade, kind of pinky undertones, or peachy undertones. I just really like cropped jumpers with really big sleeves like this. I mean, this is an absolute fucking nightmare for a jacket, as you can imagine. It's all the way up here if you put a jacket on. But I really like jumpers like this for the length with jeans and things, and this is the kind of jumper that I'll wear a lot through the spring because of the colour and just everything, all that good stuff. So this can go on the keepy pile. Oh. I'm going to put this on cream jumper section, which we started earlier. This is the Lilac Gestuz one that I showed you the black version of. I haven't worn this as much because it's lilac, and I got, like I said, I got it in Copenhagen, and the Danish girls wear colour and shades like this like nobody else. Like, honestly, I defy you to go there in the spring and not, or the summer, and then not decide that you too want a pastel floral wardrobe. They are so stylish, and the way they style these kind of colours, you're just like, I'm never wearing black again, I'm only ever wearing colour from now on. And then you get back to England and you're like, it doesn't feel the same here. So this was the inspiration behind this, and I did wear it quite a few times when I got back, but I haven't worn it that much through the winter. However, looking at it now, I do really like this colour, and I quite like this colour on me, if I do say so myself. I mean, I've rubbed all my makeup off, but you know, sort of suits me. So I think I'm going to stick with this one. I like this colour. So this is going to be a keeper. So that was another Gestuz one. I have gone on to wear the black one more, despite how convinced I was going to become Danish after my last trip there. What's this pink one? Tara Jarmon Harmon. This was definitely sent to me. This is not a brand that I've shopped with before. But I think I picked this out. I did pick this out. I remember picking it. Baby pink jumper. Not into this actually really anymore. I've not really worn it very much either. I think I prefer the thickness of the Gestuz one, and I don't want to go too far with my colour, and there's not much styling opportunity. A baby pink one will bring me, that a lilac one will not. Oh, this is from Reserved. This will have been sent to me because I work on sponsored Instagram posts with them. This very slinky red ribbed one. I never wear red, with very big sleeves. I remember wearing this with a baby pink skirt when the first heat wave began, which was the bank holiday we had in May, and it was really hot, and I remember this outfit very clearly, and I quite liked it, but I haven't really reached for it since, and I don't know if actually the sleeves are kind of more annoying. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I'm not sure on that one. I've got another red jumper poking out at me there as well. What's this red one? Oh, you guys might remember this. I've had this for quite a while. I like this jumper, but I haven't worn it in ages. ASOS. Bought this when I was back in Manchester. This V-neck, it's almost like a fake wrap jumper. One of the first ever shoots I did in London was in my old flat, wearing this jumper and some red heels and some Levi 501s. And I really like it, and that makes me feel quite sentimental about it. However, this is not a space for sentimentality because I haven't worn it possibly even since then. So this can go. We've got to be brutal. Oh, a definite keeper. I bought this in the sales last January. Is this Rea Cashmere Knit. Now this brand is super pricey, and I think in the sale this was still 300 and something pounds, but my god has it felt worth it. I adore this jumper. The huge sleeves, the split sides, it's got like a really just wide boat neck. I wouldn't normally wear it with a bra, so you don't see anything there. I absolutely adore it. Love, love, love. Have worn this so much. It is so incredibly warm and thick. It feels far more luxurious than the IRO one, and far more luxurious than any other cashmere jumper I have. Like, I adore this jumper. We'll never, ever, ever part with this. So I just need to get it off. But, oh, this is on the keepy pile. We have here a large jumper. This is from Raey as well, and is nice cashmere. I'm sure I bought this for Testing Basics, because again, a while else I would have gone and bought, oh, look at this, would have gone and bought this without it being for Testing Basics. It's this huge split grey jumper, which again I end up mostly wearing sort of around the house and being cosy with. I might see if Mum wants this, because I think it would fit Mum, and it's very her, and I think she would end up wearing it more than I've worn it, and it is a pricey piece, so it's a shame for it to go unworn. So that can, Mum, if you're watching this, text me now and say, yes, I want that jumper, and I shall keep it to one side for you, for I am generous. What have we got? That's stuck on there. Christ, everything's going wrong. Another oatmeal jumper. This one is also from Under the Stories. I've worn this one loads. You guys really like this one as well, because I can see how many of you click on the links and you guys love this jumper, and I love this jumper too. It was one of those pieces that Stories did that I think looked so much more expensive and premium than a high street brand. Yeah, it's such a good jumper. So good. Proper tuck, there we go. With like the big cuffs and things and the really big turtleneck. Yeah, definitely a keeper. It's very warm as well. There's some that I put on and instantly feel myself heating up, and this is one of them. Gosh, I'm gonna have to have another shower after I've done this and not go to the gym for several weeks. Here we have, oh, a Topshop one. This, I think I bought this, got this last summer, and I really liked it because of, I think this was the first like cropped cream jumper that I had, and obviously now since then I've got a lot more, like especially the Cashmere in Love one, which I think is very similar to this and I prefer. So I really like this jumper, but this is gonna go because I like, oh Christ help me, because I like the Cashmere in Love one more, and I think it's very similar indeed. I have here, this was sent to me from Urban Outfitters and I've never worn this. I picked it out though. I had an image of myself wearing this with a black wool blazer and straight leg jeans, and I haven't made it come into fruition. And I think it's because it's got so many colours in it that whenever I put it on, and even now I'm like, it's a lot of colour and a lot of stripe, and I think I actually made a bad decision picking this out. I don't think I'm ever really going to wear it. I like the fact it's cropped though, but I think I'd have worn it by now. You know when you pick something with a really specific outfit in mind, and normally you would then immediately go and wear that outfit because you've just imagined something life-changing and wonderful, and I haven't immediately worn the outfit, so I don't think I'm ever going to. So this can you hear all that static sounds coming from me? And this one, oh I love this jumper. This was from the Uniqlo JW Anderson collaboration. I bought this, oh god, again it will have been last winter, definitely, maybe the beginning of last winter. And it's just this cream jumper but with these 3 tortoiseshell buttons on it and on the neckline. I still absolutely love this. Whenever I wear this or put it on Instagram, it gets a lot of questions about it, and lots of people really remember it from that collection or just desperately want to know where they can get it, but I really don't think you can get this anymore, and you're not getting it off me because I still really like it and still wear this quite often. So it always makes me feel like I'm a cricket player. Is this a style of a cricket jumper? Has that sort of a vibe to it, but I don't know if I'm wrong. Okay, we're really getting there with the last few now. This was sent to me from Rouje, who I did the last video, tried on a jacket with them and wasn't impressed by the quality. This jumper, better quality, but I wouldn't say I'm blown away by it. What I do like about it is that it's quite good to wear very high-waisted things because it has this huge ribbed section here, and I do like trousers that come up really high, but I find it hard to wear with something that isn't incredibly high-waisted because you kind of get a weird amount of it on show. The colour I'm not sure entirely suits me either. And since they sent this, I don't think I've worn it. I've tried it on a lot with different outfits, especially, like I said, high-waisted trousers, like my black high Chloe ones, and really liked it, but just never gone for it. And I'm not sure if it really is my colour, and I think I have quite a few other ones in this colour palette, so this could probably go. I do love their denim though. When we get to the denim section of the wardrobe, which is up here, is frightening. I'm going to start to say positive things about their denim. Okay, we're on to the last few here. This was sent to me by a brand called Iden. They're a denim brand, like a fully sustainable denim brand. And they sent me this jumper to style stuff with as well. And I love this jumper. It's absolutely huge, and this crisscross pattern on it, and the sleeves are massive, but it's so soft and so comfortable. This again is one that I wear around the house quite a bit, and like if I'm running errands, and I just like how nana-ish it is. I really like it. It's too big. I mean, you can kind of tuck it in, you could get away with it, but you'd sort of end up with a lot of fabric around you, and because it's very thick as well, you know, you get that weird like bulkiness under your trousers if you tuck too much in. So for the most part I wear it just long, but you guys know I've gotten really into wearing leggings recently, so this and my leggings and like big socks and boots and stuff has been such a go-to for being out and about in this miserable weather. So this shall be a keeper, and put it on my cream knit pile. No, I'll put it on the coloured knit pile because it has colour in it. Last one now. Last one is this. I love this jumper. Inky blue and other stories jumper. It's like a huge, oversized, really easy to wear jumper. I've worn this so much and so recommend it, and I love this colour. I saw Lindsay the other day and she had on a different jumper from And Other Stories as that was this colour as well, and it looked so good on her. Like the colour is so flattering, so I really recommend this sort of specific shade of inky blue. Is this the last jumper? Yeah, that's everything. I'll definitely have to split cardigans across into the next one, and I'm going to now fold everything and put it back in here and show you it. So I'm also going to fold the two sections of comfy clothes so the whole thing looks wonderfully organised, otherwise it won't be very satisfying for any of us. And here is the satisfying after shot. So coloured jumpers, cream ones, cardigans, so this is going to go in a vlog. One of them is from ASOS. Comfy jumpers, comfy trousers, black jumpers, cream scarves, which I don't think we'll do a scarf clear out because I don't have many, but that looks, I mean, it still looks a touch overwhelming, I won't lie, but a lot better. At least everything's in piles, and I think the reason it always looks a mess is because I literally fold like I've got two left hands. Absolute nightmare. So thank you very much for watching. As I think I've said 1,000 times now, I will do cardigans in a vlog. Maybe I'll try and get that up for in Wednesday's vlog. And I think the next section we shall do the beast, which I'm putting off the most, which is denim, because I just need to get it out of the way. And then after that maybe coats, which feels a bit easier than taking off your jeans. God knows how many times I'm going to have to take off and put back on a pair of jeans. So let's break the back of that bit, and that will be the next one in this series. Thank you so much for watching. I know these videos are incredibly long, so I appreciate your patience. Anything that's still available will be linked in the description box, like this one, which is new, like I'd said. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.